Hello, world. I'm your host, Caden. Welcome to Onside Takes. The regular season is over. And we are now in 2026. Everybody, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Exactly, Tim. Joining me are my co-hosts, Tim.
Hello.
And the return of Caleb.
Yo.
He's back.
I'm back.
I didn't know he was on this show.
Guys, I didn't retire, I swear. I'm here.
Jumping into our teams, we have the Vikings, ending their 5-game win streak, but having many glaring roster issues for next year. Love Max Rosmer. I love that guy. He's so good.
No way.
Following, we have our Jets survivors. They went on quite the journey this season, everybody, but they died. They're fucking dead, guys. It's over. They crashed and burned. Long story short. And then we have the Ravens. Tyler Loop has been evacuated from the city of Baltimore. He may never see his wife again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I heard
He's
they
in
had
a
used
witness
choppers
protection
to get him out without getting blown to bits.
Oh no. You hate to
It's
see it.
terrible. First up, the Vikings.
All right, guys. I haven't been here for a while. We haven't talked Vikings for a while, and that's okay.
And the Vikings have been winning.
That's okay.
Coincidence?
We don't need to talk about the Vikings when we're out of the playoffs. And all we want is our young guys to play well. That's it. That's all I wanted. And 5-game win streak. That's what we did. We won our games. We went out there, won the games when it didn't matter. The Kevin O'Connell really was like, you guys didn't have to play the rest of the season, but we went out there and won 5 games in a row. I'm so proud of you, and take that into your next season. It's like, dude, you don't take stuff from this. Like, it just doesn't work like that. You don't take oh my god, we had such a good ending. Let's take that into next year. You don't.
I mean,
really
the Panthers kind of did that last year, though.
Yeah, but we weren't a dog shit team for 5 years.
Okay. All right.
I mean, like I'm not saying that there isn't like things that we can take away from it, but like you can't really continue that momentum into the off season because guys take time off and the roster will be not even close to the same and all that jazz. But as we always do, every single game that JJ McCarthy plays, which he played this week, guys, he played. I didn't think he was going to play the rest of the season, but he
didn't
back.
play a whole game.
Nope. Once again, we did not play a whole game. Did you guys see that he told reporters that the pain was an 8.5 out of 10 before the game?
Yeah.
And he didn't take a cortisol shot because apparently they're not the best like long term for you, and he didn't want to like not have feeling, and he wanted to feel the pain.
It's definitely not the best long term if you're getting it in your 20s.
Yeah, so he didn't do it though. It's fine. He didn't do it. He actually played decent. Okay. He didn't start great, but he kind of settled in. And then we came out at the second half, and he threw one pass and just like yelled "fuck" and like apologized to his teammates because he couldn't keep going, and like took himself out of the game. I don't know why he's apologizing to his teammates in week 18 of a game that doesn't matter that he can't play. Love that guy.
Guys.
Love that guy.
Guys, is there any place you'd rather be?
Dude, there's nowhere else you'd rather be than week 18 with JJ McCarthy, honestly. He had one play where he ran to the sideline and just trucked it with his shoulder, really for no reason. Could have just gone out of bounds. He did the Patrick Mahomes play, essentially. And then he got a flag.
That wasn't Patrick. That was fucking 9. That was 9 on the field.
It's so funny because he like got up and like said the shit right to the guy right in front of the ref, and the ref threw the flag, and he goes, what? And then the offensive lineman comes over, and he just like pat him on the chest for a second, and I think he just said like, stop being a dumbass, something like that. And McCarthy's like, his like personality switched back, and he went, "Oh, that's on me, guys, on me." He like hit his chest. Like, no shit. That was like, it literally was like a switch.
I can't
I
wait
don't
for
know.
next year. Breaking news: JJ McCarthy schizophrenic, and he's just.
That would be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, whatever. We're through it. Max Brosner played after that. Doesn't really matter. Nobody cares. He looked better than previously, but that doesn't mean he's an option. Moving on to the defensive side. For like the last 6 games, the defense has been an absolute monster. I think we can all appreciate that these 5 wins have mostly been due to our defense. But they played awesome. Brian Flores finally found some footing. I wish we had this earlier in the season. I think we'd be in the playoffs if we did, but we didn't. So, Dallas Turner, I say his name very often. He's been amazing these last 4 games, and that's all we wanted was to know, like, is this guy going to be a guy? And he definitely is. So that's great news. Like I said, the game really didn't matter at all against the Packers team that had nobody playing. We played against Clayton Tune. You guys ever heard of that name before? Nope, I have not either. So Clayton Tune, not. I'll have to look it up. They didn't throw the ball. Like it was how many pass attempts? It was so few. It could not have been many. 6 for 11 in a 4 quarters of a game. 11 passes. Yeah, not good. Not good. It was just for a while there. It was literally just punt, 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 punt. This is a blast of a game. Just some brief takeaways from the season, then we'll move over to the Jets because there's just not much to go on with this. When the games don't matter. Well, the one thing is though we were 1 game away from being in the playoffs. The what ifs definitely come into a factor here. We played like shit in all of our losses, so it's not like we deserved to be in. We didn't get screwed out of any wins, but it's kind of shitty to think that we were 1 win from being in the playoffs when it felt like the season was over. QB for next season, not set in stone. We can have that conversation in our after season discussions, but we don't know. Brian Flores likely leaving to be a head coach somewhere else. That sucks, but I mean, we have to pay him $1 million just as the DC.
There could be green grasses elsewhere. Who knows?
Could be.
Maybe
He also
maybe a Hall of Fame dual threat quarterback could be in his future.
He
Anything could happen.
He failed as a head coach in the past miserably, and he still has his lawsuit against the NFL going. So
Tua failed him.
Okay, yeah, just Tua. We'll go with that. Some of the players though did say that he's a different coach than when he started with the Vikings because he's like learned from Kevin and whatever, which I thought was interesting because Kevin's a younger head coach anyways. But maybe he's a different guy. Who knows? Not a complete failure of a season, but like 9-8, not good. Like it's like the worst season ever is miss playoffs and have one of the best records in the league that didn't make playoffs. So you get the worst draft position and you didn't jack shit. So that's where we're at. Woo! Awesome. I still enjoyed the 5 games win streak though. I'll give them that. Coaches might have learned that they truly have to adapt this year because like I feel like in the past they've had the players to just like play their style and it worked obviously really well last year and some of the years prior. But this year, because of the ups and downs and the players that were hurt and the newer players, the younger players, like our coaching staff actually had to adapt, which they did do eventually. It just was too fucking late. So that sucks. But maybe they'll take that into the future. We have the best kicker in the league. I won't. You cannot agree with me on this. I don't care about Brandon Aubrey. Will Reichard was a better kicker than him this year and should be in the Pro Bowl, not Brandon Aubrey. Just want to put that out there. And the only time he missed a kick this year is when he hit fucking wires. All right? So.
Wiregate,
dude.
I'm still not convinced. I genuinely don't think his ball hit the wire. But
I think the one for sure, the other one arguable. But I'm gonna go with he's 100% of the season. So, plenty of offseason decisions. We'll get into that another time. But lots of things going on there. And my last thing, hats off to CJ Ham and Harrison Smith, our veterans, safety, and our fullback both are going to retire. Not confirmed on Harrison Smith, but the way that he was acting and everything, I think pretty confirmed. Harrison Smith is a Hall of Fame safety, and there's no way he's not. He's been awesome. Harry the Hitman has been playing since I started caring about the Vikings, and I don't know what I'm going to do without him. I'm not going to lie. I need that guy back there, so I don't know what we're going to do now. And CJ Ham, just he's a good fullback. I mean, not your most flashy player, but he got a touchdown in the last game, so just hats off to them. Excited for
CJ Ham
to have the.
CJ Ham is legendary.
He is. But that's it. That's the Vikings. We're done. 2025 is over. We have to look towards 2026 because we failed this year. On to the Jets.
On to the Jets. Everybody.
Oh.
Everybody. Nobody heckin' watched this game. You want to know why?
I didn't.
You want to know why?
Why?
I didn't even know the score.
Secondaries on both teams were playing. What? The fuck? Let's get into some of this shit.
Wait,
All
Josh
right,
Allen
everybody.
didn't play?
No.
I guess that makes sense.
They
I
were
just
locked.
saw the score of a bunch, and I figured it was Allen. Who's the backup?
Mitchell Trubisky.
Good old Mitchell.
He's still in the league somehow.
He ran the offense pretty well, I'll tell you that much, against fucking ghosts. Game was 35-8. Brady Cook at the helm, 11 for 22 with 60 passing yards. Dear God. Yeah, guys, there's not much to talk about this game. Just like in Caleb's segment, we're going to be looking ahead because it was about 6 weeks ago when I was like, Jets fans wanted us to tank, so we're going to tank, and it's going to be horrendous. We're going to get humiliated. But from that point when we beat, I think it was the Bengals way back when, like 7 weeks ago, we were the 7th seed, and we have climbed to the second pick. The second pick in the draft.
What a climb.
What a fucking climb. That's fucking go.
But you didn't beat the one team you needed to
there.
beat, though. You needed to beat one team. You didn't get to beat them. So now...
Yeah, it's because they had a stronger season for some fucking reason.
Strength of
Or
schedule...
what team are you talking about?
0.538 for the Raiders. Strength of schedule for the Jets, 0.552. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it put the Raiders ahead.
Barely. So... looking forward, everybody, with this draft pick and, of course, all of our draft capital, the roster is getting built. We got reliable dudes here and there, you know. We lost some really reliable dudes, but the most important position is still needed. So
You have Brady Cook.
we are not letting Brady cook next year. That will not be happening. Let's talk about that. So Mendoza and Dante Moore are the two guys, right? The two big mofos. Neither of them have officially declared yet, but chances are Mendoza will declare. And the other day, Dante Moore posted on his story saying, "There will come a time in your life where you can go second overall to the Jets and get ruined by them. It's important you don't do that in your life."
There's no way he posted that.
Are you serious?
Yes, that was on
Wait,
mine.
what? Who? Wait.
Dude, he just
Let me
doesn't
look
go
it
to-
up.
Is he just gonna
Dante
not go?
Moore
That's
Jets
actually
quote.
insane.
I think he's right.
I mean, objectively, the better life move is to pull a Manning and just wait until the next year.
Right.
But me personally, I'm a Jets fan, of course, but if I was to be drafted by a dog shit team. Personally, I'd rather be drafted by the fucking Jets because we actually have an O-line. I don't know if you guys saw the Raider fucking games, but holy shit, it's bad over there.
I would very much agree that the Raiders are dog shit, and the Jets, even though they are bad, are definitely better than the Raiders. So,
yeah.
Tim,
I don't know.
You can just agree here.
The Jets feel cursed. The Jets feel cursed.
They are,
Okay.
but the
What's
Raiders
your name
aren't
at this
better.
age? He'll be dead soon. Don't worry.
They aren't better, but I just have. I don't know. They don't have a moron for a GM.
Tim, I've given this stat multiple times throughout the year. The Jets have, if not anymore, they had the best passer protection in the fucking league. I don't know what more we need to prove for a
Brees
quarterback.
Hall, Garrett Wilson. Nobody on defense anymore. They traded them all, but they can draft that, right? They can draft that.
Definitely. And the chances are they're going to draft another wide receiver with their 18th draft pick this year, the 18th overall. So
16.
16th. Thank you, Colts. Colts legends. Thank you, guys. They went up. They actually did it. My goats. My fucking goats.
Wait, did you guys watch the Colts game?
I did.
Some
It
of
was
it.
almost good.
Okay, yeah, I did not watch it, but I tuned in at the end. I'm like, holy shit! Wait, what the fuck? Riley Leonard is actually like.
Yeah, the Colts might have been bozos. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it was a terrible decision. Terrible decision for them to put Philip Rivers in, given how Riley
Yeah.
Leonard played.
I think
Like, it
Riley
looks
Leonard was hurt
bad.
though at the beginning. Like that's why they called Phil.
Was he?
I think he was banged up.
Oh.
And then I don't know. He went in and they like almost beat the Seahawks. They're like, wait, maybe he is the answer.
Yeah. Back to the Jets, everybody. I know. It's you don't want to talk about them, but we got a little bit at least. So we got a lot of capital moving forward. 2 first rounds, 2 second rounds this year, 3 first rounds next year, the following year, and then 2 second rounds the following year as well. So we have a ton of capital, guys. Tons of capital. Chances are we're going to go more heavy into offense this offseason. Our defense, we need a coordinator. We need a motherfucker to get things sorted. Because I'll tell you what, Steve Wilkes, that guy was not it. And all these delusional Jet fans online who are saying Aaron Glenn wasn't good as a defensive coordinator, so it makes sense why the defense was bad. Guys, he wasn't calling the defense. It was Steve Wilkes. It's said every fucking week. I don't know how this is still getting brought up. Even when Steve Wilkes gone and they brought up a different guy, I don't even know who it
called
is.
the
I never
offense?
looked it up.
The OC?
Who?
Who
No,
called
he
the
calls
offense?
none.
What the fuck is he doing? What?
He's a guy.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's really weird when your head coach does not have the play calling of the defense or the offense. What is he doing? Just standing there like, keep going, guys. You got it.
Hey.
Great job.
Hey, Dan Gamble was doing pretty good not doing either.
Is that true?
And then he had to take
called
over
the
Yes.
defense, I
this
thought.
year.
He called it this year.
I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like my coach to not be actually involved. I said it.
Trust his guys. I trust him. He
Did
trusts
he
his
trust-
guys. It
Did
goes
he
down the
trust
chain.
Steve
You know what I mean?
Wilkes? Did he trust Steve Wilkes?
He sure fucking did, I guess. Must have. He must have came in this year and was like, Steve Wilkes, listen, I need you to put up a Hall of Fame dog shit performance, going in the dog shit Hall of Fame. And Steve Wilkes was like, I got you, brother. Regardless, let's talk about the coaching staff since we're there. Next year, it is not getting changed. The only thing that will probably happen is getting a new defensive coordinator. Some of the top options would be the Browns defensive coordinator. He's been wanting to move away, you know? Give that guy a payday. Get somebody who's got brains in this fucking room. I don't know any other prospects. I didn't look. That's not my job. I'll be honest, that's not my job. Do I trust the GM? Do I trust Muji? I trust that guy. That guy came in, said he's got a vision. He acted on it, got picks, let him cook. Do I trust Aaron Glenn? It's teetering. The guy is pulling a classic Jets head coach, coming in and saying the same thing every week to the same problems that happen every week, and it's not getting better. So that's not good. That's very bad. You know, the first 3 losses, you can be like, I need to look at myself and figure out what I need to do better to help the team. But if we're on week 14 and we got 2 wins and you're like, I need to look at myself, I need you to go to like a therapist, because clearly you can't look at yourself. You can't evaluate anything. So we're going to see how he does next year. I'm giving him 1 more year. I think that's fair. We'll go from there. Some people that surprised me with our pickups from the trades this year was our defensive lineman Briggs. That's his last name. I'm not going to try to pronounce his first name. He's my favorite pickup for the defense. He was very explosive, caused a lot of pass rushing pressure, and actually got, I think it was the top 4 for team sacks, which most of them were tied. But regardless, I really liked his addition. And then for offense, I got to go with Mitchell. Adonai and Mitchell, guys. I think that guy can be really talented, can most definitely be a wide receiver 3. And his struggle has always been
really talented, but wide receiver 3?
Yeah, that's just how much depth we're gonna have, bro.
Like, really talented, but his ceiling is wide receiver 3. I'm sorry, I'm just.
Right, well, some team, you know, he'll be out on the field a lot. He's just the 3rd guy, you know. That's just how it is. Garrett Wilson, and then whoever the fuck we're drafting is probably going to be better than Mr. Mitchell, who drops the ball looking like prime Alan Lazard on the Jets. So, need him to get that figured out. But that guy's really fast. My last talking point was the special teams. As you guys remember, our special teams was on a legendary run this year, and we were projected we could even finish 1st overall. I'll spoil it, we didn't. We fucking did. These fuckers on the other team kept kicking into touchback. They didn't let us try. They were like, we're not going to let you get the record. Fuck the Jets. So that's what happened.
Hey, you did get a record for something else, though.
The interceptions.
The last time a team had no interceptions was before Super Bowl, and the passing leader had less than 1,000 yards. It was like 900 something for the entire season.
Wow, that's awesome. Anyways, for the special teams, we finished 6th overall, guys. This team is placed just above the 1986 New York Jets. We had a DVOA of 10.2 to finish the season. Really phenomenal. Special teams this year was most definitely the shining star on this wilted tree, you know. But the player of the Jets player of the year was Isaiah Williams, and I couldn't agree more. That guy was so electric on kickoff return or punt returns. He got 4 touchdowns this year with 1 called back, so 5 potentially. But that's just nuts. It was a really good special team. Our punter was great. I hope we can continue to have that key of football to be elite like we did this year, and improve on the other 2. So, with that being the end of the 2025 New York Jets, it surely can only get better. Surely. Just kidding. It has gotten better since the Robert Saleh era. I'd say this year was better than first year Robert Saleh, but the defense is so much worse. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get our guy. Let's get over to the Ravens. Go Jets! Go Jets!
So, the season is over, and we are one head coach down at the Ravens.
Tim, could I ask for a visual from you?
Yeah, sure.
So, can you describe where you were at and what you were doing in the last few moments of the Ravens game?
And do you want to know what I was wearing too?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I was standing behind my couch, and they Lamar just chose not to run for some fucking reason. He just threw it out of bounds and he had a wide open lane. And I was mad about that. And they had a third down, and then he threw it. They caught it. I'm like, oh my god! And then I freak out and make like a weird noise that you only make when your team makes that catch to get into playoffs. And then I was like, oh my god, I didn't think they were gonna catch that. I didn't think they were gonna catch that. And then he missed it. And I was like, damn. I didn't do that at all. I was like, I let out a scream or something. I don't know. But I was asked, did you believe in your heart of hearts that kick would miss? And my answer is this, is that I truly had no faith. I had no faith either way. I was very much 50-50. I was like, I don't think this is going in, and I don't think it's gonna miss. You know, I didn't feel confident. I will tell you that. I felt absolutely zero confidence.
Does Justin Tucker hit that kick though?
No.
Justin Tucker makes that kick, dickhead.
Kick. No, he does not. He lost us more games last year.
I'm just joking, Tim.
Me too.
That's terrible. That's a terrible way for the season to end.
Lamar started off so fucking cold, and then he put on his superhero cape in the second half and got no help. It was bad.
You guys know that Lamar was actually hurt
this last passes were awful. What?
You guys talk about it that Lamar came out and said he's been hurt. Been playing hurt.
No shit. He has like a new injury every week. What do you mean?
I know, but like they weren't saying much. Like when he came back from his injury, he was just like playing not as good or not good at all. And then they didn't say anything. It wasn't an injury designation or anything. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. I'm sorry.
That's
me. There was an interception, batted balls. Batted balls were fucking ass. The Steelers battered balls were gonna be the end of me. They battered Lamar's fucking balls. Okay, it was bad. It hurt to watch. And but we came alive in the fourth quarter. When Kyle Hamilton went down, I was like, our secondary is out the fucking window. And then it went out the fucking window.
That did change the game awful. A lot. It was honestly crazy how much different it was like prior to that.
Yeah. It went from, and this was not even Aaron Rodgers' best game. He airballed some wide open guys. But Kyle Hamilton goes out, he locks the fuck in, and it was disgusting. That stupid ass slip. Did you guys see the slip? Did you guys watch this game? Oh my god! On the last Steelers touchdown, there was I don't think it was Lohi Gilman. I forget who it was, but the guy, a Steeler guy, ran her out, and Ravens guy did a little jump back to change direction, and you can see his right foot just blew a chunk of turf 7 feet back, and he loses his footing on the right, and he stumbles, and the guy just blazes past him to the end zone, and they score a touchdown to get the lead. And I was like, yeah, it's fucked up. So, yeah, that was bad. We lost. That's bad. I'm miserable. I can't find any reason
until next year
to go on, but yeah, until next year.
You still have Pookie, Tim. You still have Pookie.
Yes.
Tim, what will you do if the GM trades Lamar.
I would be
To
furious.
the Jets.
I would be furious, and I would wish the worst on the GM, and I'd miss Lamar real bad.
That's valid.
People legitimately. Did you hear that part, Caleb? When I ranted about people in the New York Times, The Athletic, talking about trading Lamar Jackson for JJ McCarthy and some firsts.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that's it's one of the most insulting things I've seen all year. That was
I mean,
awful.
it would have been like a lot, probably.
Yeah.
I
No, if
don't
anybody's
think
going
either
over there,
side
it's Joe
actually
Burrow.
chooses to do that, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
I mean, somebody had to go. Lamar or John Harbaugh had to go. The marriage had ended. I think John Harbaugh was the correct ending, but somebody had to go.
It's way easier to find another coach like John Harbaugh than it is to find another player like Lamar.
Facts.
I would agree. I saw a statistic where it was like all the teams that made it to playoffs, half of them are first overall picks. The other half are top 40 picks, and then of course there's Brock Purdy. Anomaly. So
yeah.
It's not that like finding like it's not that the first, how do you word it? It's not that like having a QB, like getting a QB is easy. Having them be your franchise guy on top of being the first round pick, that's what's hard. So it doubles down. It's much harder than a coach. I'm agreeing with you, Tim. Sorry.
Yeah. So I genuinely think next year will be better. I genuinely think if there's no injuries, even if it's a step down in coaching without injuries, I don't know. I think it'll be better. I can't even say I was that mad after the game. Obviously, I'm disappointed, but I wasn't like crushed. This was actually less crushing than the playoff losses.
This isn't
the past
a
2
mad
years.
moment. This is a sad moment. Like
because I don't know. The game that the Ravens played today is the game they've been playing all season. It's not like obviously they collapsed, but they've been collapsing like this all season.
Tim, did you tell
the
Lamar it was
on
a
the
playoff
field
game?
is what they've been selling?
Just a question.
What?
Did you tell Lamar it was a playoff game?
No, I did not tell Lamar it was a playoff game.
Okay. Just wanted to see. Could have made a difference.
Yeah, maybe he would have locked in for that. I genuinely, here's the thing: if we would have had, I think we could have had the Texans' number too. The Texans, we have the Texans' number. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Okay, man. Yeah, I'm for sure.
What do you got? We beat their fucking asses normally.
When was this?
Last year. In the don't you remember Christmas game last year?
That's so long. I mean, actually, I do. You're right.
It's not
you did
that
beat
long
their...
ago. It's 1 year ago.
You did beat their ass.
It's the last time they played with starting QBs.
That's so. Those are not the same teams right now. The Ravens last. You're saying the Ravens last year are not the Ravens this year. The Texans last year.
Listen, I'm not saying it's a guaranteed win, but I'm saying it's a good matchup for us.
I hate that comparison.
I think it's we beat the fucking brakes off them last time.
I'm not saying it couldn't be a good matchup for you, but that comparison does not
Stop
do it
fucking
anything.
laughing, Caden. This is not even top 20 worst takes I've given. All right.
This might be top 20.
No, it's not. They played first half of the year Zach Orr defense and Cooper Rush. Okay? It's like the worst possible. They played the absolute worst of the Baltimore Ravens this year.
I think
and last time we actually played them, we destroyed them.
If the Ravens played like they did 2 weeks ago with Derrick Henry playing his lights out, and then Lamar stepped up and they beat the Steelers this week, I would 100% agree with you. 100%. But that didn't happen. So,
they were one kick away from beating the Steelers.
They were.
How does that change anything?
How many
yards did Derrick Henry get this last game?
I don't know, not that many.
That guy needs to
Probably
figure his
like,
shit out.
90.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that slip was bad. I also didn't
He had
understand
130.
they had 13 seconds and they just let the clock run to 3. Like, you don't want to give him like maybe 5 extra yards. Like, I don't understand that.
Was it on third down or was it fourth?
It was third down. They had 13 seconds. They were going to kick it.
They kicked on third down?
No, they kicked on 4th. Their third down was a kneel down and then timeout at 3 seconds. They just didn't do it. Yeah. They spent their third
call
down.
The timeout regardless. It
I don't
makes sense.
I don't understand.
And that's
I'm
why
not
John
wrong.
Harbaugh was
There's some
fucking
reason-
fired.
They're scared Henry's gonna fumble it or Lamar's gonna throw another interception that's like batted or something. But I don't get it. And in their defense, this was the first kick under 50 yards Tyler Loop has missed all season.
He has been very good.
But above 50 yards, which you should expect your kicker to get, he is 1-4 for the season. So, I'm kind of disappointing overall. He's very consistent, but still kind of disappointing. But I think he also missed 2 extra points this year. My point is not that Tyler Loop is in the hot seat. My point is that I've seen kickers fall apart over this kind of stuff.
Blair Walsh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the token boy for being an amazing kicker, missing a playoff kick, and just fumbling his life.
So I'm not saying we need to like drop Tyler Loop, find a new guy, but I am saying if it happens again, if he turns out to be consistently awful above 50 yards or collapse in big moments, it's like, all right, thanks, bye.
He's on a short leash, as you would say.
Yeah, he's on a short leash. It's like you get one of those, I would say. You don't get 2 of those in 2 years. Okay, he's got he was never once on the line to win a game winner, and his first time he's a game winner, he fucks it up. That's you can't do that again. All right.
Okay, as a rookie though, that kind of sucks that he never had a game winner prior to winner take all week 18.
Yeah.
Like, those are different. Like, we can all agree that they're different. It's not the same as a 44-yard kick in the middle of the
It's not different from me from my fucking couch, I'll tell you that much. They make the same goddamn kick hundreds of times a week. Okay? It's just nerves. He's a young guy. He gets his one chance.
Exactly.
I'm with Tim.
Guys, you know what they need to do? Is it
different
performance enhancing drugs to give the kickers like Ambien or like Xanax and a couple
give
shots?
Him Xanny.
Yes, put them on Xanax, and they're just like, okay. Put them on like those antidepressants that don't make you feel anything, and some Xanax and Ambien, and they're gonna walk out there and be like, yeah, just kick it. And there, nerves eliminated. That's like 80% of the job.
But that's the whole point of Stadium Pulse.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Moving on from kicker. I get this is not the team to make a run, but I just wanted to win the division and say fuck you to the Steelers. But even outside of this, obviously we had a very, very credible chance. We had, I would say, above 85% chance. 90% of the time, those kicks go in. 85% of the time, maybe, those kicks go in. So I'd say we had a very, very damn good chance, and to lose it there, it's like, fuck. And then we had the chance week 1. Like, we just needed one more game, right? The Steelers got ref ball. Like, we fuck up week 1 against, historic collapse. Like, the Bengals was humiliatingly turns it over 5 times. It's like, sure, we came this close, not only in week 18, we came this close to so many games. Like, this is not to admit that Caleb was right, but this season specifically, one of the least clutch teams ever. This was awful. Like they had so many games. I mean, where is you just don't consistently throw the ball away like they have. You know, it's kind of a disgrace. It's like, yeah, sure, they missed kick week 18. They fell apart so many times, and all we needed was one more game. Like, I think the Steelers' losses have been much more admirable than our losses have been. Very rarely have they. I mean, they've been like, oh, we lost to the Browns. Yeah, but they didn't like.
No,
have
that was a
6
shitty
turnovers.
loss. That thing sucked. That was a bad loss.
Yeah, okay. I'm rambling. I gotta get to the real important meat, and that is the coach. Harbaugh fired. Hitler dead.
Whoa!
Breaking news: Hitler dead.
You know, like those World War II
Yes.
soldiers reading the newspapers.
Yes.
So I'm happy with the decision. Obviously, I've been wanting it for a while. I'm surprised. I honestly didn't think it would happen. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. I would like Mike LaFleur, offensive coordinator for the Rams. I think would be awesome. Offensive coordinator for the I think his name's Clint K or something. Offensive
Clint
coordinator for the
Kubiak?
Commander. I've seen that name thrown
Clint
around.
Kubiak?
I think that would be cool. Kubiak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clint Kubiak.
'Cause he did some
Be a
good
good
stuff with Jane
fit.
Daniels last year.
Yeah.
Or Brian Flores. I don't really love defensive-minded head coaches, but Brian Flores seems pretty cool. Like Caden said, I'm not fucking picking the coach. I guess we'll see. This is a complicated interview process. It's gonna go on for a while. It's not like those guys are kind of cool, anyways. But I would prefer Clint Kubiak or Mike LaFleur. I think some cool offensive minds are where I'd like to go with Lamar for sure.
Tim, I have a question for you. Was this actually the correct move to lose this game so that you get to keep Mike Tomlin as the Steelers head coach and continue to have them not be?
No, I want to beat the Steelers. I don't care.
Keep them mediocre for the rest of your life.
See, but my answer will change. If the Steelers somehow randomly win in the playoffs and break their playoff win curse, then I'll be very upset. But if they continue, and I would have loved to keep them 9-8, that would have been amazing. Unfortunately, they're 10-8. But if they can continue their streak of 0 playoff wins, I would ascend. That would be enough for me. That would be enough for me.
You would ascend.
That's it.
Better than Lamar winning the Super Bowl.
No, what?
I'm just joking. It was ascending. Everybody fucking relax. Jesus Christ. Okay. Is that all, Tim? Is it over?
That's it.
right,
Season
everybody.
is over. You're right.
That will be the end of our 3 teams. But it's okay, because we get to talk about our favorite segment now. Dub or flub?
Dub.
First
Flub.
up, dub or flub? Kevin Stefanski firing was a mistake.
Who wants to go first? I kind of want it. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, you go
Go.
first.
All right, guys. Kevin Stefanski, a great coach of the year twice. That's awesome for him. He wasn't good. He was there for 6 years, and he never figured out the quarterback. They brought Deshaun Watson in. 13 different quarterbacks under Kevin Stefanski. Even if the management was making the QB decision, 13 different quarterbacks, and almost all of them were dog shit. Like, I don't care how good he can make his defense. The Browns needed a change. They're still going to be cursed. They're going to pick wrong. It's not going to go better. But I do think that, his time was done. So, flub.
I will give it a flub as well. I think he's a good coach, or that he
Agreed.
could do good things elsewhere. I think he was
Agreed.
handed a really bad deck of cards. And, he's obviously not, an elite coach, otherwise he wouldn't be fired. But I think when you're that bad that consistently, even if it's not entirely your fault, you get handed to Deshaun Watson and all these piss poor QBs.
Well, he was a
It's like,
part of that, though.
you
You
got to
know?
change something.
He didn't get handed. He was there when it happened. Like he kind of Baker Mayfield was still there when he started.
Yeah, fair.
You know?
But I think more than anything, mistake is a strong word. I think it's fine. Like, I don't think it was a mistake. It might not be like the world's
It's time for different
greatest
pastures.
decision, but yeah, you got to have something. You got to move on.
I think this is a flub as well. I think he was given time, didn't turn anything around, under 500 record, competitive division. You got to get above 500. So you're going to get let go. And then he's going to get picked up by the Ravens.
No, that'd be no. He's a fine coach, but not for us.
All right, dub or flub. John Harbaugh firing opens up the Ravens Super Bowl window again.
Dub.
Tim, does that imply? Does that mean to imply that they were out of the Super Bowl window?
I've said on this podcast, quote, the Ravens will never, Lamar Jackson will never win a Super Bowl with John Harbaugh.
Okay.
I think that the combination of those two was a closed window, and I agree with Tim. Now that one of the two is gone, now we get to figure out if it was Lamar or if it was John.
Fair point.
So new storyline going forward.
Yeah, I'll give this a dub because I'd love to be optimistic about my team, but they could fuck up the hiring. You know, it's also possible they just fuck up the hiring, and they're like, oh shit, no, this guy's not any better. But in Zach Orr's really got to figure his fucking shit out. I'm gonna be so upset next year when we get 8 weeks of terrible defense, just consistently terrible every single week for the entire first half. One of the bottom. I hate that shit. Anyways, Gaden.
I just wanted to say Zach Orr will probably not be there under a new head coach. Just so you know, probably bring in his own guys.
So we like our guys. Brian Flores, DC, and the Ravens.
No shot. No,
it would never happen.
He would not go vertical. He would not go horizontal. He'd want vertical. Yeah, I'd say this is a dub. I've only heard terrible, damning, disgusting things from Tim about John Harbaugh, so that makes my opinion of the man not very good. So, yeah, this is a dub. Get the Ravens to the Super Bowl so Lamar can fulfill his promise and then retire immediately.
I would be sad, but if you got a ring, can't be that
shit,
bad.
I guess.
All right.
Dub or flub? NFC South should be banned from the playoffs this year.
This is flub. I get this is fake, but I'm a big division defender. I believe in divisions.
I love divisions. I just want the Saints in the playoffs. Fuck the other two.
I'm for divisions.
Wait, who wrote this
Panthers?
Me.
Panthers should have just won.
Okay.
Panthers should have just won the game and made this not fucking complicated.
Yeah, that made the Saints game and Saints Falcon game hype though. You can't lie. That was a pretty hype game.
It was not hype. You don't get to use the word hype.
It was an interesting game. It made an interesting game.
I don't, maybe.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield called the fucking Falcons hotel and they said fuck you to his face and then went out there and dumpstered the Saints.
I'm gonna say dub just because I find it really annoying when a division is super shit, like and somebody gets in and then my team doesn't. So that's just me being petty. But I like it. I wanted to say the way it is, but I'm calling it a dub.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a flub. Tim's also giving it a flub. He's for the divisions.
I've already said flub.
Yes,
right away.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Dub or flub? Jags got the worst matchup in the AFC. This is the biggest flub I've ever fucking seen.
What are you talking about? This is
The
a high
matchup?
scoring offense that generates turnovers playing against fluky Bills. Explain,
I'm
Caleb.
coming at this from the perspective of
You're coming at this.
2024.
best player on the field is on the Bills. Best running back on the Bills. Experience to the Bills. I just think that
Yep, I'll
team
give
like
you
the
the
Jaguars
quarterback.
team
that's coming in.
Still goes to the Jags.
The team that comes
They
in
are
hot.
the 3 seed.
I know, I get that. That's why I'm saying it's a bad. Like, I feel like as the 3 seed,
Okay.
they got a hard matchup. That's what I think.
They did.
I'm not saying
They
that the
did.
Bills will beat them. Oh, I am saying that, but still, regardless if the Bills win or not, I think it's the worst matchup in the AFC because you would rather
No.
play.
No.
Surely the
No.
Jags would rather play the Chargers, Texans, or the Steelers.
No,
Yeah,
the Steelers. Steelers are the only one.
Well, okay. Give it. Okay.
IMO.
Would you? I don't. Like, what does it mean worst matchup in the AFC?
Like for the first
if
round.
you only against only wild cards.
yeah, it would be only the wild cards because they won the division.
I mean,
the
sure,
Texans,
I'll give it
the
to
Bills, the Chargers. Like
I think the
I
Bills
wanna
are the
play
best
the
wild
Texans and the
card. I don't
Chargers.
think worst
Exactly,
matchup.
that's what I'm
I don't
saying,
Like, I don't
guys.
like the
I'm not
phrasing.
going crazy.
You said
I'm just
worst
saying.
matchup. You didn't say against the most
worst
talented
matchup in
wild
the
card.
AFC.
Flub.
Dub.
Texans are better than the Bills. So flub.
Texans are better than the Bills.
Dub or flub? Playing a divisional foe in the first round of playoffs should be banned.
Absolutely not.
Ban
This
it.
is gas. Flub. I did this last year and it was great. Flub.
I just don't like it as when my team does it, so I feel bad for the Bears and the Packers because it's like I want to go
give a
play the
fuck.
playoffs. I don't want to feel like I'm playing the regular season.
No, I like the Bears
It's that
Packers matchup.
big
That's
of a
fun.
fucking stake game.
Rivals are so fun, and Giga.
It's a
Giga
Giga
double
rival.
it.
It's a
Giga,
Giga
rival,
rival.
in the playoffs.
Giga
Giga
rival.
rival.
Come on.
In the playoffs.
This is so heat. This is a mega flub. It's a giga
All right.
flub. All right.
That's
I'm
fine.
adding that.
Giga flub. Dub or flub? Most open playoffs of the century.
This is for
Like-
sure, Dub.
Like the 2000s?
I
Yeah.
was thinking of 20s.
I dropped the century.
Or like all the way back to 1920s.
So all the way since 2000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how open 2005 was. The playoffs that I know of. I mean, I'll tell you this:
The
there's no
Pats
Brady,
and
no
then the
Mahomes in your
Broncos.
way.
Fine, we'll go from
You know?
2010 to
No
now.
Mannings.
Let's go with that.
Okay,
2010
I'll
to
give
now.
it that. I'll give it that. It's the most open playoffs in my memory.
Dub.
Yeah, there's no clear favorite. Dub. NFC West loses 2 of 3 in the division round.
This is a
So
reference to
49ers,
last year
Rams.
with the NFC
Yeah.
North losing their 2 right away.
They lost. The NFC North won 0 times.
No, the Lions were in the second.
Lions
they got
lost. They
They
got a
had
bye.
the 1
They-
seed
and then
though,
lost.
so they made it to the
Yes.
second round.
Yeah, but they had 0 wins.
Right. I guess. All right, fine. I'll say it. The NFC West gets 0 wins.
So
Flub.
that I'm bad with division. Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, right? That's the NFC West.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you talking? There's no way they all lose. You're
Exactly.
saying
I was
the
just doing a
Panthers. Okay.
You know,
That's it.
you
Doing a
know,
parallel
some
to
people last year would
Okay.
say that like the Vikings, Lions, and Packers would all lose. That'd be an insane thing to say last year as well. So I guess
Well, not that insane.
It was
Wizard
kind,
lost
it
to
was
Rams.
kind
Yes,
of
it
insane
was.
last year to say that.
It was
Prior-
insane the Lions
Prior
lost.
to it happening,
But what, Packers lost to the Eagles, right?
Yeah, but they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And the Vikings lost to the Rams.
Vikings already lost to the Rams. Anyways, interesting proposition. It would be funny. I would enjoy it from an entertainment perspective.
giving
but
it a
is-
flop.
Yeah.
It's a flub.
It's a flub,
Flub.
guys. It's a flub. I just thought it was like a funny parallel.
All right. A funny last dubber flub here, guys. Dubber flub. The Jets should keep Nick Folk as their kicker till he dies.
What? No,
Flub?
I don't even understand this one.
Bro's just like,
It's because he's so old. He played when Aaron Glenn was in the league.
yo, as long as his leg's cooking, he's good.
Okay.
Okay, interesting flub.
I'm still saying flub, but
What's
Yeah.
with the double flubs this week? That's like 2 equals 3.
Tim, I think your mic changed. It sounds a little awkward.
It does.
Now it sounds better.
That's because I was talking to the side of it instead of to it.
Oh. All right.
All right.
Everybody. Since it is playoff week. That's my sound effect for playoff week. Since it is playoff week, we will not be doing a league thoughts. We will instead be doing what we did last year, looking at all of our brackets we think for playoffs, and then using that as our next scorer. But before we get into that, everybody, we need to look at the upsets of the week to close it out. Okay. Looking around. I don't even know if mine fucking hit.
No, it
I'll be
didn't. It was
honest.
Broncos Chargers.
Not even
Mine
close.
did hit. It's tied 7-7.
oh no shots.
We
And then
don't have a
Caleb-
tiebreaker.
Don't have a tiebreaker.
And Caleb
So
also didn't hit. Because he wasn't here, so we gave him the worst possible
I guess
one.
we just tie.
Yep. We
So-
beat Caleb.
Oh,
And his
my
one petty
fucking-
point.
this is-
See, the
that
important
is
point is Caleb loses
ridiculous.
again. That's
This
what's
is
really
ridiculous.
You
Oh my god.
just don't know ball like we do. It's okay.
I won the playoff picks last year. I'll do it again.
I won
this
the
year.
upsets last year. We'll see. Let's try to win the playoff picks this year. Playoff
I thought-
picks.
I thought I won the playoffs last year. No, I definitely won the playoffs last year. I'm so confident because
It
you
was
guys
so
were
me.
done after the first rounds, and I had the
'Cause we all
Eagles
put-
winning the Super Bowl, and
yeah,
they
that
went
makes
all the
sense.
way.
That makes
Hmm.
sense because me and Caleb would have put the NFC North
Yeah.
going all the way too.
Yeah,
So
that
and I
might
put
be
the
true.
Ravens going all the way. So
It's okay, Caleb. I just caught you in a straight up fucking lie, but it's
all right,
whatever.
playoff picks.
Yep. To the playoff games. So me and Tim tied for the upsets, and now we will get into the playoffs. I'm going to share my screen, and we'll just get right into it. All we're going to do is we're going to show our brackets for each person, and they're going to go through and, just give an idea of what they're thinking. What they thinking. All right, first up. Can we see this? Is it live?
Just zoom in.
It's live.
I can
It's
see it.
live.
Boom!
Oh my god, it's live. Holy shit.
All right, everybody, this is Caleb's pick'ems right here. His playoff prediction.
Guys, the Bills are who I predicted to win at the beginning of the season, and I've decided to stay consistent, even though they're not the favorites.
The Earth revolves around the sun. A new
Even
day
though they're not
rises,
favorites,
and
they're
Caleb has
favorites.
picked the Bills to win the Super Bowl.
We're gonna go with the AFC first. The AFC, the Broncos are the 1 seed. We don't care about them. Don't care about them.
Frauds!
The Steelers are going to beat the Texans this week.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Now it
That's
sounds crazy.
crazy.
I'm
Aaron
listening,
Rodgers
I'm
is
listening.
playing good. The Steelers defense can be really good with takeaways.
No.
The Texans offense has looked even worse. All right.
They just scored like
Yes.
30 something points.
That didn't matter. Week 18 doesn't matter. Okay. Their defense is really solid. I think it's gonna be a super close game. Might come down to a kick. All right. Steelers have good experience this season winning with at less end kicks. So, moving on to the Jags at the Bills. All right, guys, I'm taking the Bills all the way. I trust Josh Allen. I trust James Cook. James Cook actually has more yards than
all
Jonathan
you
Taylor.
should trust on the Bills.
You know what? I trust the best player in the AFC. So we're going with that.
Am I gonna disagree?
In the playoffs. Sorry, in the playoffs.
I still disagree.
That's fine if you disagree. We're gonna go to the Patriots and Chargers. I trust the Patriots over the Chargers. Justin Herbert, the fact that he's survived all season with that many sacks and been competitive is impressive, but I don't think it's a playoff winning team. Then I'm gonna have the Bills taking out the Broncos. The number 1 seed Broncos, they have to be the most fraud number 1 seed I've ever seen in my life.
They are fraud number 1 seed. Agree. That should have been a double flub.
It's actually insane. Well, it's not double flub because we all agree. Like, it's not even a question, you know? Like, they're not real.
Tim, I think we've double flubbed the Broncos being frauds like 8 of the 18 weeks.
So, yes. I have the Bills beating the Broncos, and then the Patriots are easily going to destroy the Steelers because the Steelers probably shouldn't have won the first game, but they did. Now we get over to the Bills Patriots. I think this will be an very exciting game. High stakes. It's 1-1 on the season, and I'm taking the experience with Josh.
This is the guy who doesn't like division matchups in playoff games.
That's different. All right, then we go to the NFC. The Seahawks, number 1 seed. They're pretty good. We like them. Okay. Panthers, Rams. I know the Panthers beat the Rams. That had to be the most fluky game ever, except for the Rams just lost the Falcons, which is also terrifying. So I thought the Rams were really good, but they have some really weird losses.
Panthers get the home game over Rams. That's funny.
Just the Falcons being like the most 50-50 team ever in existence. 2025 Falcons is just, it's impossible. Predict.
Either way, I do not trust the Panthers to win a game, regardless if it's at home. I think probably most of their players have not been in the playoffs, and the Rams have better coaching and better players. So the Rams are going to beat the Panthers. Eagles 49ers. I don't trust the Eagles at all. That's it. No, nothing else to say. Brock Purdy's been looking amazing.
Brock Purdy died 49ers. In the fucking field.
Brock Purdy did not look amazing last week. Are you kidding me?
Okay, he has been. I said has been.
He also went up against.
Spoken like a guy who didn't watch Week 18.
An incredible defense.
Like a guy that was in Costa Rica. I'm sorry.
Should have been more focused on football,
bro. I'm sorry.
Instead of vacationing in Costa Rica.
The fuck's your
And then Bears Packers. I just don't trust the Bears, so I'm going with the Packers.
You trust Seahawks. The Packers more than the Bears.
Yes.
You're a D1 hater.
Yeah, because I hate the Bears more than the Packers? No. What? That's insane take. Seahawks, though, are going to destroy the Packers because the Packers don't have all the players that they used to have. That's about it. A lot of injury. Sam Darnold looks good, unfortunately. We'll give him that. The 49ers. 49ers and the Rams. 49ers and the Rams. I got the 49ers. I don't know. I just trust them.
Another divisional match.
The Seahawks, 49ers. I don't know why I got it like this. The 49ers always seem to end up in the Super Bowl when they're a good team. And I'm going to trust that. Because I don't think the Seahawks, I don't know. Seahawks, I get the vibe they're not going all the way. That's all I got. I have no good reasoning besides this is what I think.
No. Your reasoning is if Sam Darnold makes it to the Super Bowl.
He can't do that.
With
Correct.
A good defense team.
Correct. He cannot do that.
And
not allowed.
In the average offense.
Super Bowl winning quarterback Sam Darnold, which the Vikings passed on in order for JJ McCarthy.
For number 9.
Hey, either way, the Bills versus the 49ers in the Super Bowl, and the Bills are going to beat the 49ers.
If it comes down to that, it'd be close. I don't know who I'd take. Who would you take, Tim, if it was a Bills 49ers Super Bowl?
I would shoot myself. Okay, this guy, I despise this bracket because this guy's like, this is the most wide open playoff bracket in years, and then assembles the most chocolate and vanilla bullshit ass normal Super Bowl ever.
What do you mean?
The Bills and the 49ers. Oh boy, this wide open bracket. Let me give it to the Bills and 49ers.
The Bills
And
haven't
you
been
just
in the
picked the
Super
most.
Bowl.
The
When
49ers
were
have
the
just
Bills
been in the
last
Super Bowl, and the
No.
Bills.
When
Listen,
was the
the Bills
last
are
time
the
the Bills were in the
most
Super Bowl?
boring team out of the entire AFC.
Oh, that's
get
just
the
your
Super Bowl.
opinion.
Yes, and I'm right. Okay, this Bills 49ers is the most
Because my
milquetoast.
I have
opinion is
two
correct.
6 seeds.
This is like last year's Super Bowls of the Eagles and the 49ers.
I don't like
Eagles and
the
Chiefs,
argument
just the
of
most
2
boring
6 seeds
possible.
because like 24 absolutely dog shit below like 0.25 teams out there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is a vanilla bracket, but that's fine.
You know, if it was me, I'll give it to Josh. It's either he wins this year or I don't care. He can rot in fucking whatever purgatory he wants. Okay, that is Caleb's thing. He's taking the Bills all the way. Let's jump over to Mr. Tim.
Okay. I took the Texans to beat the Steelers, of course, because I hate the Steelers, and I think that upset was ludicrous. I take the Jags over the Bills. The Jags are on a steamroll right now. The Bills have been inconsistent for most of the season, and I don't think it holds up. And I think the Jaguars are a tough fucking team, and I think they can bowl over the Bills. All right.
The Jags are an
genuinely
incredibly tough team.
I think the Jags have the best shot at beating the Bills more than any other team in the AFC, genuinely. And then I took the Chargers to beat the Patriots because and here's the thing about me is I really chose, first of all of my AFC picks are different from Caleb. Also, I chose all of my picks based on who I want to win really more than anything else. For the AFC, at least.
This fucking match, Chargers versus Patriots, is fucking baby versus hydrogen bomb. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, this is a crazy pick.
Is it
You're just throwing that shit away.
No. But like, come on, it wouldn't be fun. The Chargers, I mean, the Patriots, strength of schedule merchants. Imagine they get 0 playoff wins. Come on, how amazing would that be? New England does not need another Super Bowl. Tom Brady needs to have more Super Bowls than any organization still. All right, next we get to the divisional round. Broncos Chargers, obviously Broncos, because the Chargers don't last that long. Jaguars Texans, taking the Jaguars, because the Texans don't have that kind of offense to make it far. That brings us to Broncos Jaguars for the championship. And I'm taking the Jaguars, okay? Because the Broncos are frauds, we've been saying. I'm picking the Jaguars to go to the Super Bowl
frauds,
for the
they
AFC.
even beat the Chargers.
Okay, but the Chargers, I think the Patriots, the Chargers, and the Broncos.
If the Chargers are good enough to beat the Patriots, they're definitely good enough to beat the Broncos.
Oh, the Broncos are the 1 seed, though. I think the Broncos are a better team than the Patriots.
Wow.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
No,
what the fuck did you just say to me?
That's insane, Tim.
No fucking way. The Broncos are a better fucking team than the Patriots. That's insane.
Listen, is Drake May leagues better than Bo Nix? Yes. But I think the better team goes to the Broncos.
That means the Patriots
Broncos
are bigger
D
frauds
has
than the Broncos.
Like literally a Niagara Falls fall off is what the Broncos defense has been the past few weeks, man. There's no fucking way.
Well, let's see. Let's wait for playoffs. This is when teams get tested. We'll
Tim,
see.
I thought you were D1 fucking Broncos hater, and you're out here.
No, I'm also a Patriots hater and a Bills hater.
Tim, I hate the fucking Patriots. I hate them! But there's no fucking way they're worse than the Broncos this year.
They don't do well against teams above
It's
500.
fucking what?
Teams above 500. It's over for them,
Dude,
really.
do you what? No, have you seen how the Broncos have played against fucking teams that are below 500?
They win close games. All right, the Broncos win close games. They'll
Bro.
lose it out.
I think the Broncos have like 9 one-score games or more.
Yeah,
Against-
there we go. And the
against shitty
Chiefs got to the
teams.
Super Bowl last year. I don't know why you guys are making me defend the Broncos like this. All right,
I don't know why you're defending.
I'm moving on to the
Broncos like
NFC.
this.
I'm moving on to the NFC. Panthers,
This
Rams.
is crazy.
Panthers win as a fluke. The Rams crush them. Eagles, Niners. Brock and the defense was not good last week. I don't think they can hold up against the Eagles, who
Valid.
are just going to find a way to lock in. Bears, Packers. The Packers have fallen apart injury-wise. I mean, Jordan Love's back, but Jordan Love has not been a playoff riser. I'm giving it to the Bears.
That's who.
Also because I don't want to see the Packers win. Which brings me to Seahawks, Rams. I'm giving it to the Seahawks. Seahawks are they almost won the first time. They won the second matchup, and they're going to win the third matchup. Especially because the Rams just lost to the Falcons. What the fuck? Bears, Eagles. This is a tough one. But I remember that I don't like the Eagles, so I picked the Bears.
Wow. Excellent analysis, Tony.
So the Bears are now at the NFC Championship. Seahawks, Bears. Who do I pick? I pick the Seahawks because they have a 1 seed.
Okay. And
Okay,
you
but
take
technically
the
the Seahawks are a
Seahawks?
more complete team than the Bears. So it
Valid.
gives me Jaguars, Seahawks, Super Bowl. Give me the Seahawks.
Personally, if these two teams make it to the Super Bowl, Jaguars win it. 100% in my mind. I'm going to be
Yeah.
honest.
I agree 100%. Seahawks could not win the Super Bowl. So
No, you guys can't wait to see how Sam Darnold plays a complete ball game. Hey, he beat the Rams. He fixed
Yeah,
the
but I'm not,
yips.
Tim, I'm not saying, I personally, like, it'll make sense when I show my chart,
Okay.
but I think the Jags are just, like, that good.
Okay. Show your chart.
All right, here we go. Boom. So, mine's kind of similar in the NFC side to Tim, but there's some different shit over here on the AFC, so let's jump right in. All right, guys. The frog, I don't know, the fraudcos, the fraudcos are the first overall, okay? We're not going to talk about it. Now let's dive into my expert fucking analysis that you have to agree with because it's my opinion. All right, Steelers, Texans. Texans, defense, hot as shit. Steelers are shaky as fuck. They're going to have DK Metcalf back. I think it's not going to matter, though. I think the Texans are just going to run it, and their defense will be that much better than the Steelers. So I'm taking the Texans because I've been hot with them all year. Then we got Jags at Bills. Jags, I'm so with Tim, incredibly hot. I think Josh Allen's not going to have a chance. I think if he beats them, he could very well go all the way. But I'm going to say that about a few teams here because the playoffs, as we said, could be blown open. Anybody could do anything. This is just my opinion. This is my view. So I take the Jags. Patriots, Chargers. Chargers, as we talked about, is a hospital, bro. Like, literally, there was a statistic, like, week 14, where every single starting offensive line member was last in their fucking category for position. Every single motherfucker was the worst on the field. Out of any team, some of them were worse as a backup. Like, they were 34th or something. Oh my God. Give me the Patriots. Moving on, we got Texans, Broncos, two heavily defensive teams. I think the Broncos defense has fallen off, though, and I think the Texans defense has done nothing but step it up. So if we're taking two defense-oriented teams, I'm taking the better defense team. So give me the Texans. And then we got the Patriots, Jaguars. So this is where mine and Tim kind of split. If the Jags won this game, I think they go all the way. Personally, I think they do. I think they go all the way. But I'm taking the Patriots. The Patriots, I think, like guys, Drake May is so fucking calm in the pocket. It's insane for a second-year quarterback. His line can hold, and he just knows where to go. It's instinctual, and it pisses me the fuck off. But give me the Patriots to beat the Jaguars. And then, of course, the Texans are not going to be able to stop Drake, May, of course. So, Texans are just not going to be able to keep up offensively with a Patriots team like this.
Caden, I like this bracket, actually. I like the AFC bracket. This is pretty good.
Yep, I know.
I don't have
only
any
correct
complaints.
opinions here. And then I have the Patriots winning. They're going to the Super Bowl. Let's jump to the NFC side. We got Seahawks, the Sea Goats, led by Sammy D. Boy, that's my boy. Anyways.
He is not your boy. Shut the fuck up. Don't give a shit about Sam Darnold.
That's my fucking boy.
You like him because he makes me mad.
Jets legend. Seeing ghosts. Dead too soon. Didn't have fucking shit. Anyways, Panthers, Rams, guys. Panthers might have barely made it in, and I've been hyping with the Panthers. I'll be honest. I've been hyping for them, with them, just like the Texans. But guys, we're talking about the fucking Rams. They're gonna kill him. Sorry, I don't think the Panthers will be able to keep up. Bryce Young is clutch, so there's a chance. But I'm taking Rams 8 times out of 10. Eagles, 49ers, guys. This is the game I was talking about earlier. The 49ers just faced the Seahawks for the division and got fucking creamed. And then their quarterback dies on the last play. Like, that shit is haunting. The 49ers are a calm, cool, and collected team under Kyle Shanahan. Yeah, but I'm going to take the Eagles.
Is Brock Purdy hurt?
Eagles have been... Who?
Is he hurt? What do you mean he died?
Did you see the hit he took?
I did not.
He got hit like this. I did not. Someone hit his knees and his head at the exact same time, like this, and he just fucking laid there. And I was like, he's dead. It's over. I don't trust the Eagles, guys.
It's a 13-3 loss. Like, it's not like they got killed.
It looked like they got killed out there. They just had no motion.
12-5. I don't know.
Christian McCaffrey could not do
Seahawks
anything,
defense
bro.
Is real, man.
I know, and that's why it's gonna haunt you. Dumb. I'm taking the Eagles.
Sus.
They're shoddy, but I trust them more than the 49ers. It's a hot take. It's just mine. Okay, you can disagree with that one. Bears, Packers. If you don't take the fucking Bears, you're insane. I'm sorry. Because the Packers defense has fallen off, and they got two motherfuckers.
The Bears were trying to beat the Lions this week and could not.
That's because they played all their backups. Because they were locked at winning the division.
They don't play all their backups.
They did not, because if they won that game, they would have gotten the DJ Moore. Seed.
They played him for the first quarter.
Didn't they?
Yes. The only reason Caleb Williams was playing was because... No. This is on the other side. Did he play the whole game? I don't know. I thought...
They also just lost to the 49ers, too.
Well, he had 33 pass attempts, so I'm pretty sure he played the whole game.
Okay.
They played DeAndre Swift, DJ... They played starters. They played starters.
Okay, completely wrong there. I'm completely wrong, and I'm sorry. Okay, forgive me. But I trust the Bears' run game a lot more than the Packers, and I trust the defense of the Bears a lot more than the Packers. So I'm taking the Bears right now. Then we'll move to Eagles-Bears. Eagles have been shoddy all year. It's already shoddy enough for me to take them over the 49ers. So I say the Bears win here. However, if they win against the 49ers and they find footing, they very well could make it to the semis, conference champion. But I'm going to take the Bears. I'm letting them ride. I feel like Caleb Williams, the run game, defense, it's been clicking. Good, better, best, as he says. Seahawks, Rams. I'm taking Sammy D. I'm taking him. That defense is too good. Rams,
let's go.
Rams are good. And we know what Sam Darnold's weakness is. It's the Rams up front 4. So this could go either way realistically. However, the first time they faced, he saw ghosts. He got fucking creamed. Everybody was like, Sam Darnold, the one we saw before. And then they played him again. Unfazed. Sammy D, legend.
Missed a kick to win that game. I'm just saying it wasn't like he destroyed the Rams. Watch that one. Electric game.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Why are we talking about kicking? This is football.
Conference. Seahawks, Bears. Seahawks, I have going the whole way. I just got a feeling this defense is it's that good, guys. I'm going to be honest. It's terrifying to watch. And even I'm jumping over Caleb Williams with this fucking line. They're going all the way. They got my vote. They got my vote. That's what they got. And I think they can beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It'll be close, but I think they will be able to get to Drake May, and I'll be happy to watch Drake May get sacked. I'm calling it now 3 times.
Oh, put the money line in.
Calling the sack total in the Super Bowl for a matchup we have no idea it's going to happen. Okay.
If you hit on Drake May sacked 3 times in the Super Bowl, you don't got to go to work the next morning.
All right. So to conclude, we have Caleb taking the Bills and me and Tim both taking the Seahawks. So, just to be clear, if only if this happens, I won't talk about it till if Sam Darnold with the Seahawks win the Super Bowl, I will be making fun of you, Caleb. You will have to deal with it for one podcast.
Caleb, I won't make fun of you. I won't make fun of you, Caleb.
Fine.
But I will make fun of the Vikings organization for decades.
It's fine.
I know.
won't make fun of
It's only if it happens. So
we didn't make the wrong decision. I'll stand by it, even if they win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Why does Caleb get the big screen?
You're in the big screen.
It's whoever. It's fine. It'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's all we got.
But that will conclude this week's episode of Onside Takes. We will see you guys next week going into the divisional rounds.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you guys did enjoy. And as always, stay awesome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.